Check, you looking good already. Pink shirt. I love the pink. That's all right. Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming. Josh, good to see you. Hanging out. Best PE teacher in the nation. One of the best right there. And a coach. Welcome, welcome, folks. We have a ton of folks we're letting in to the meeting. We will get started here shortly. Coach Welch is in the house. Welcome. Nice shirt. I haven't gotten a hat in a while. That's a little subtle hint. We would love to get a football hat sometime soon. Folks, as you welcome in, make sure we're going to turn videos on, so folks will be able to show their faces. That's going to be important because we will be celebrating one another. Also, feel free to use the chat. We won't be unmuting because that can get a little crazy, but you can speak via the chat. So again, we welcome a lot of folks in. Thank you for coming to this March 23rd edition of ICSD Commendations, the commendation ceremony. This time last year, we were doing this outdoors. Soon, we will be doing that again. But we're super excited to celebrate everyone in this virtual format today. Thank you. Catherine, I see you. Thank you. Of course, she's at work as always. Good to see you. Thanks. Oh, I can't wait to celebrate you. I've been bragging about this one all day. It's a rare, Catherine just received a rare award recognition that we superintendents tend to brag about how many people we have in our school districts who get that award. So thank you for making me look good as always. Other folks are coming in on the line. Hi, Caitlin, good to see you. Laura, so many folks, thank you. We'll give it another 25 or 30 seconds. Thank you all for coming to the commendation ceremony, and to our amazing Board of Education for continuing to host this opportunity to recognize excellence in our school district and in our school community. And this is our second virtual experience. And we're going to try some things a little differently tonight. Some things worked the last time. We're going to incorporate into this ceremony. But again, thank you for coming. And with that, we will get started. We will even record this so that we can share with the folks who could not join us today and this afternoon. Everyone, my name is Louvel Brown, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as superintendent of schools. And I am joined with the amazing Board of Education. I see some folks on. Rob Ainsley is on. Our board president, Ann Reichland. Moira Lang is on. Dr. Pat Wasloo is on. Sean Eversley Bradwell, Eldred Harris, Chris Malcolm, Nicole LaFave, Aaron Coyle. We have an amazing group of governance team leaders who spent a lot, we're going to be on a board meeting tonight starting at 7 o'clock. So please come back as we do the work of the board tonight. But this is the most important thing we're going to do all day. And that is to recognize the amazing accomplishments, the commitment to our culture that young people, adults, community members are expressing each and every day. Thank you for your nominations, and we're looking forward to recognizing some great people. Some housekeeping things. All right, the chat is on. When we call names, instead of, and when we're outside or when we're in cult, you can scream and yell and do all that stuff and try to drown me out. Try to drown me out via the chat tonight. So as you hear of some of these amazing feats, send them some love, say something good about them, validate and affirm the greatness that exists in our school district in the chat. Also, feel free to turn on your cameras. You can snap, you can clap. We won't hear you snapping and clapping, but we can see you snapping and clapping for all these amazing folks. We will keep it moving fast. Again, we know some folks have practice and so many other things going on. With that, the first commendation. The first commendation tonight is the National Association for Music Education Honors Ensemble. The finest high school musicians from the Northeast were accepted into this special group. These musicians were selected from close to 1,200 different all-state applicants, and we had one person who was a part of this special group. Congratulations, Andrew. Awesome achievement. We continue to have the best community for music and performing arts in the country because of young people like you and many, many others in our amazing school district. Congratulations, Andrew. Awesome. Up next, And see, this is when I was with 45 superintendents this morning in a meeting, and I did brag about you, Catherine. I said, we have, another national board certified teacher. It is something cool. It takes a lot of work to get this certification, y'all. And there are only a few educators who persevere to do the things needed to get this certification. And they are the best of the best. Catherine does a lot. Catherine has been at DeWitt for many years. She's a skilled curriculum developer. She leads the school's RTI work. Congratulations, Catherine Sinera. I know you on there. Y'all give it up for Catherine, one of the best in the nation. And frankly, this certification reveals and validates and affirms that. Thank you for all that you do, Catherine. We love you. Up next, the plan, this group right here. If you had an opportunity to tune into one of our board meetings, you heard from some young people who, we talk about engineering our schools and our school district and our classrooms to be laboratories for social change. These young people represent what that means and what it looks like in practice. These ladies, they did much to plan and facilitate what we did for Black Lives Matter at Schools Week. Again, I was bragging about this morning as well. There are only a few districts in our country who have chosen to do this, and we're one of the few that has young people leading in the way that we have our young people doing it. Everyone wants to do this, but it takes a significant amount of work, a lot of support from the community, and young people like Saba and Willow, who are outstanding. These will be the next superintendents, the next CEOs, the next leaders of our country right here. Saba, if you know Willow, you know what I'm talking about. Please go back and watch their comments, what they've shared at our board meetings, what they're sharing in other meetings across our school district and community. They're making us better. Congratulations, Saba. Congratulations, Willow. And going to Stanford and Cornell next year, by the way, too. Awesome. Up next, it's been a few years since we've had young people as part of this. The New York State Puerto Rican Hispanic Youth Leadership Institute. These young people were selected to participate in the 31st Annual Institute. They put many hours into virtual learning about the New York State legislative process that culminated in a week-long mock assembly. They did a fabulous job, and they represented our school district at the state level. Congratulations, and thank you, Noah and Anna. Awesome work for representing us and being in that special group. All right, yeah. I love when we have this award. These National Merit Scholarship finalists. See, finalists. We have multiple young people each year who are named finalists for this scholarship, where many school districts are hopeful to have just one or two every other year. This year, we're proud to announce that we have 8 Ithaca High School students who have met the very high academic standards necessary to advance to the National Merit Scholarship Competition finalist round. A committee of college admissions officers have reviewed the applications and they selected our young people, our 8 young people of amongst 15,000 finalists. There are going to be 7,500 scholarships awarded, and I'm certain that our young people will be winning some of those scholarship dollars. Congratulations to the young people you see on the screen. Awesome work. Literally some of the best young people, best students in the country right here. Congratulations on your recognitions. All right, y'all. We're going to put in the chat a link to one of the most amazing projects and artifacts that I've seen as an educator. We had Ithaca High School's choir and the Dorothy Cotton Jubilee Singers have released a stunning virtual performance of Glory. John Legend, Common, Rhymefest, they were the ones who created the original song, but our folks, a remix, I must say. This work is a collaboration with the Dorothy Cotton Singers and Baruch Whitehead. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you to the Clark family. Congratulations to all the folks who are part of this amazing collaboration. Again, I can't say enough about how beautiful this is. The folks I've talked to, including myself, when hearing it and then watching it, it brings tears to our eyes each and every time. This is who we are, y'all, as an organization. This is who we are as a school district. And yes, I'm sure it was so much fun to produce it. Again, check it out. Send some kudos to the folks, the names of the folks you see on the screen. Congratulations to our chorus department and all the folks who collaborated to do this amazing piece. Yeah, that's special, y'all. We'll transition to what we call the Culture of Love Awards. And we have more and more folks who are nominating educators, students, community members for this award as it represents who we are as an organization, who we are as a community. As an, the first one we're going to talk about right now is an educator who, as the nominator said, has committed to making us one of the best music education communities in the country. Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations, Mike, for your commitment to teaching music in a positive way, your love of teaching, and the ways in which you inspire both young people and adults. Congratulations. People are recognizing your commitment to the work. Awesome. Up next, another person that was nominated for her significant commitment. Bessie's a 1-to-1 aide at Fall Creek. The nominator says she comes to school every single day, gets the classroom set up, gets breakfast for all the young people, checks on everyone, and is always smiling. So we need this, y'all, in the midst of all that we've gone through this last year. Educators who are that committed, who are there early, committed to our young people and smiling along the way. Congratulations and thank you for what you do. Up next, James, the nominator says, thank you for your commitment and your devotion. You spend at least an hour a week unpaid as a new teacher to serve as a mentor for the blended learning, the folks who are working to be a blended learning educator. Mentors like James, this is a quote, mentors like James have helped make this year exciting and rewarding despite the many, many challenges we faced because of COVID-19. Thank you, James, for mentoring and helping support your colleagues and others as they've made that kind of a shift in their learning modalities. Up next, here we go, coaches. I know how happy I am when I drive by and I see our student athletes working. What folks don't see is what's happening in the weight rooms, what folks have done to stay in contact with our student athletes over the last year. Our coaches have, as the nominator said, they represent the kind of commitment and care that our culture is all about. Thank you to the coaches on the screen, Unique, Lester, Gordy, Dan, John, Eric, you know who they are. You see them out there every day. Soon I'll get a hat from you, Coach Welch. But thank y'all for your commitment and your love for our young people. We needed athletics to start back again, y'all. And we needed our co-curricular programs to keep going. Thank you for your commitment and your efforts to keep doing what you do. We love you. Next, another commitment. When you see our high school custodial staff, say thank you. Give them an elbow or a fist bump. They were nominated by Ms. Little and many other folks for all that we've done to keep our building safe, to adhere to the health and safety protocols, more importantly, to be flexible as we've had our co-curricular and athletic programs start up again and the shifts we needed to make on the fly. So congratulations to the team, Jeff, Scott, you know who you are, Kim, Corey, thank you for your commitment and flexibility to serving our young people. Oftentimes folks don't see you, but we know you're there. Thank you for what you're doing. We appreciate you and we love you. This person was nominated for quote unquote caring and representing our culture of love. Beth, I'm just gonna read to you what they said. Beth goes above and beyond every day for the third and fourth grade mixed grade level class. She's unshakably loving, patient, and caring. She's a natural problem solver. They go on, and it says that she's a great example for the positive impact an educator can make in the lives of everyone at Fall Creek Elementary School. Congratulations, Beth. We appreciate you. That's awesome. All right, I know this. It takes a special person to be a tech or a desktop support person in the midst of a pandemic. Because we're all stressed. Even on a good day, when your computer breaks or you can't get into email, people are a bit frustrated. I'm not even gonna read what the person said who nominated, but they go on and on about how you're always smiling. I know when I've called you up, Zach, and as superintendent, I want my issue fixed right now. I don't like to do the work order system, but you make me go through the work order system, and you always are so patient and flexible with me. And from the nominations that are coming in, you're patient and flexible with every other person who needs help with their support. Zach is a desktop support technology integration specialist in our school district, and we just appreciate all that you do. A lot of folks have nominated you for your commitment and dedication to service. Thank you, Zach. We appreciate you. Oh, yeah. This person's name was mentioned at a school board meeting not long ago. And tune in tonight because they will be presenting. And, the nominator goes on and speaks to how Colin Gray has been recognizing the importance of the mental health for both young people and staff, and how she has gone above and beyond to show her commitment by providing the space for folks to adhere to their mental health and their mental health needs. She never, according to this, and I've seen it too, she doesn't panic. She's always even keel. Colin's the principal at DeWitt Middle School and has been a longtime Ithaca City School District educator and from Charlottesville, Virginia, I may add. Congratulations and thank you, Colin, for being you and for your commitment and dedication to cultivating a caring and loving environment. And we're going to end with, this is the last one, y'all, and yeah, we could say a lot about her as well. I will say thank you. In the midst of this pandemic, when we're working in virtual environments like this, communication has been more important than ever. And as we know, as I've learned, as superintendent, you can never communicate enough, and you can always be better. Our communications team, I've been asked by other school districts and folks who reach out and who follow our work, how big is your communications department? And who is it? And can we get some help? Can we steal some of your folks? We only have one. What we do with our newsletter, what we do with our website, what we do with our social media feeds, what we do with our press releases, it's important and needed work. And we need to do more and more of it each day, particularly in the midst of a pandemic. Casey Bangs is special. She is a one-person department. There was an article written in the Albany Times-Union not long ago where they did analysis of the school district's budgets for communications. Many school districts on average of our size have $1 million+ budget for communications. We have Casey, and she's not making $1 million, y'all. But we can give her a commendation award. Casey, we love you. You're invaluable. Thank you for your commitment and dedication to our school district. And thanks to all the folks who tuned in to this commendation ceremony. Soon we will be back together in person again, but please know how much we appreciate you being here virtually. Please know how much we appreciate what you do to cultivate our culture of love and to reach these extraordinary achievement heights that we continue to do over and over again. Thank you. Have a good evening.